Okay, I don't know if Parks on the Air is going to pop in on us or not. This is N3FL in preparation for the net starts in approximately 2 minutes. But Dudley, thank you for all these different ways that we can listen to each other. It certainly helps me as between you and me, we pretty much can hear everybody. And I encourage everyone else to, if you've got EchoLink, get on EchoLink. If you got a way to listen on YouTube, listen on YouTube because uh, you can hear if somebody else is hearing a station and you're not, and you can also hear yourself or hear what they sound like somewhere else, which is I find a big help. Okay, now I'm going to be quiet for just a second. I got to type some more here. N3FL. All right. Checking my power levels here, make sure I'm not going to burn anything up. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the FreeDV 40-meter activity net. Your net control station is N3FL November 3 Foxtrot Lima. My name is Fred, and I'm located in Stevensville, Maryland, which is about 6 miles away from Annapolis, across the water on an island known as Kent Island in the Chesapeake Bay. I'm going to run down the list. No, I do not want Windows to update my device right now. Got it. That would be really bad. Okay, here are the stations. Myself, W85QPZ, K9 Foxtrot Bravo, KHCHY, number 4, N0PTK, number 5, ND7M6, WA0QHJ7, K0PFX8, AF5, Sierra November 9, KC5SW10, KE0AE11, K7YRC, KZ4IT13, Lucky 13, KG4 Victor Charlie Foxtrot, KR4 Echo Bravo Echo, number 15, November 2 Kilo Bravo Echo 16, W6KCB, J0TER, WB9TLH, W0PDs, number 20, WC7V 21, K8YIR 22, W8RLG 23, K1EZE number 24. So that's what I've got thus far. And what I'm going to do right now is take if you didn't hear your call sign and you want to check in, or if maybe I said it, maybe I didn't, feel free to give me a call now and let's get you in there. This is N3FL listening for over-the-air check-ins for the 40-meter FreeDV activity net.
Kilo Sierra 4 Kilo.
Okay, I've got AI6RE, Kilo Sierra 4 Kilo, and I see here on FreeDV Reporter, NF0T. Let's make sure I get that right. NF0T. Get him on here. Give me a second to type. Okay, oops, didn't do that right. All right, let's see. Anyone else out there wants to check in before I throw it to Dudley? We'll also poll the airwaves from the Midwest in 3FL. Okay, Dudley, pick it up. I think I see some more I got to type in here in the meantime. W85QPZ in 3FL.
All right, very good, Fred. And make sure I got everything powered up and running. Looks like it. This WA5QPZ. Anybody else that Fred failed to mention, I'll jot it down and pass it on to him while he's being distracted with his typing. I used to be able to do 3 things at once, but now it's a lot less than that. Eric, all right. Any additional stations that haven't been called up yet on the list? Because Fred will go down through the list, and it's a long wait till we get to the other end. This WA5QPZ for any additional check-ins.
This is Kilo
for
Citrusite, California. Just that's this time on this mode. Back to net control. Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta.
All right, I heard Kilo Papa 4 Mike Delta, and I think you said you were in California. We'll get that over to Fred. Anyone else that hasn't been mentioned so far, we'll get you on the list. This WA5QPZ.
This is W6DCD. Check again.
Okay, it was WD6, and give me the suffix. Yeah, I heard WD6, and I missed the rest of the call. Please give me the rest of your call. This is WA5QPZ.
Yeah, Dudley, I think that was Whiskey 6 Kilo Charlie Victor.
Yes, this is Whiskey 6 Kilo Charlie Victor. And I've got my gain J2I, standby 1. Okay, Whiskey 6 Kilo Charlie Victor there, that should do better. Anyway, if you watch something, I hear you.
All right, very good. Got it, and appreciate the relay. Whiskey 6 Kilo Charlie Victor. All right, we'll get that over to Fred. He's busily typing away. And Fred, it's after the hour if you want to go ahead and take it. N3FL, and keep up the good work. You got two stations, KP4MD and Whiskey 6 Kilo Charlie Victor. Go ahead and take it, Fred.
All right, very good, Dudley. I got him. I put him in the list here. I gotta turn this on. I got too many radios talking to me at once. Okay, so now we have picked up AI6. Let's see now. So let's see. When I last quit, at 21 was Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor, K8YIR, W8 RLG. KA1 Easy E, AI6 RE at 25, KS4K 26, NF0T 27, K6PO, K6MDS, there's a K6 KD60. I think I gotta get rid of that one. Let me delete that row. I hate it when I make mistakes. KG4LGY, KP4MT. That takes us to 31 check-ins. Let's start down the list and see what happens. So, first on the list for comments is John, Kilo 9, Foxtrot Bravo, from November 3, Foxtrot Lima, your comment.
And Fred, I got one addition for you.
Okay. Very good evening to you, Fred, and also to you, Dudley. I'm good to hear everybody tonight. Got a nice long list again this week. I'm running my FT710 tonight. It's a little change from the past, running the Flex radio. Next week, I should have a new Flex 8600 on the go. And running 250 watts, 99-foot doublet antenna, about 20 feet off the ground. Beautiful sunny day here in Kokomo today. On FB.
Okay, John, thanks for your comments. Great signal. I know you're excited about that Flex 8600. If I had one on the way, I would be too. I'm running Yellowcraft K4D, so I'm pretty happy with it, but I take a Flex 8600. If you don't like it, just send it my way. Okay, next on the list, KHCHY. Hey, now you're doing a seating in 3FL.
Random buttons. Too many buttons to push. This is KCHY in Auburn, Alabama. Handle is Dane. 7300 with about 900 watts onto a low center fed antenna. Straight copy this evening. The interfering people that was off to the side's gone away, and all is well. Not everyone from the West Coast. Maybe he'll come in a bit later. Doing a great job, Fred. KCHY back to N3FL.
Thanks, Dane, and thanks for your pre-net activities there. It's always good to have everyone get on and kind of chit-chat pre-net. Helps us establish the net. N0PTK, next on the list. Papa Tango Kilo. Oh, Jackson, Tennessee. You copy. N3FL, your comments for the day.
Yes, good evening, and thank you, Dudley, for doing this. Now, this is Paul, N0VTK from Jackson, Tennessee. Everybody, looking forward to expanding this. I'm using an Yaesu FTX1 at 100 watts. I do have some looking for anybody next to me, so it sounds like I'm losing some people. I'm going to thank you for the net. 73, back to net.
Good. N0PTK, N3FL. Thanks a lot for your comments. Let us round here, pull it through. Also heard you on EchoLink. Thanks a lot for checking into the net. Next, down on the list. Let's see, I got to watch. I'm got the right spot here. ND7M, Dennis. I'd copying out there with those two high towers. N3FL.
Yeah, N3FL on the FreeDV net. Good evening, Fred, and everyone on the net. Dudley, hearing you, your good signal, as always, out here. Name is Dennis, and we're in southern Nevada, about 60 miles west of Las Vegas. We're on our TS990 tonight, Alpha 8410, running right around a kilowatt output, and phased tie towers. And we had a little bit of rain earlier this evening, and but that's gone away, so no more static issues, and everyone is sounding real nice this evening. So anyway, back to you, Fred, N3FL, and thanks for doing the net tonight in D7M.
Good signal as always. Love those high towers. Okay, good to hear you. Next on the list, Doug, WA0 Quebec Hotel Juliet. WA0 Quebec Hotel Juliet in Fairfield, Nebraska. I'll copy November 3 Foxtrot. Mainly your comments for the net.
Hey, Fred. Well, we finally got things put together here. I downloaded the 2.0.2 program. It seems to work a little better than the other one. Right now we're running the Kenwood TS590, about 75 watts. And our antenna is a 40-meter dipole up about 30 feet. So Thanks, Fred. This is Dudley A0QHJ. Over.
Yeah, very good. WA0 QHJ from N3FL. Very good, Doug. Perfect copy here. Thanks a lot for your comments for the net, and your setup is working great now. All right, Mel, how you doing out there? K0PFX, N3FL, your comments for the net.
Yeah, N3FL, K0PFX. Doing fine here this evening. Good evening to everyone. A lot of really nice, strong signals. So that's good to see. I think CHY right now is the winner on the signal strength. I think it was about 30 over, so doing quite well. A lot of activity this past weekend in Hamfest at Pacificon. Both our major developers gave talks and were well received. I think it woke up a lot of folks out in California, and we'll see more as we are this evening from on raid. So that's good. I gave a talk in Midwest ARL convention, and that went pretty well too. Had a lot of questions, and I had a good demo. So that's interesting. I think eventually we'll have a calendar or something up online that people can input when they're going to be giving talks. So I think that'll help as well. So running a Flex 8600 seems to be working well. An amplifier about 350 watts and a Yagi up about 75 feet. But back to you, Fred. Thanks again for running my net. Doing quite well here this evening. N3FL K0 PFX, Mel in St. Louis.
Yeah, very good, Mel. Thanks a lot for your comments. One quick question. Were the two presentations at Pacificon recorded and put up on YouTube? Are they going to be put up on YouTube? Well, I would have loved to have been there, but we just couldn't make it. Anytime David Rose speaks, I want to listen for sure. Go ahead.
I can't answer that question. I don't know. I haven't heard that there was any recordings made, but we'll find out from Munir if there were. Hopefully there were. Over.
It's good. So when they come up, I'm going to listen to them. If the calendar had permitted it and I could play it far enough in advance, I'd have been there. That's for sure. Maybe another time. All right, next down the list. Alpha Foxtrot 5, Sierra November. Alpha Foxtrot 5, Sierra November. From N3FL, your comments for the 40-meter FreeDV net. Okay, Alpha Foxtrot 5, Sierra November, from November 3 Foxtrot Lima. You don't have any transmitted at all that I could detect. Did you hear any RF?
I didn't hear a thing here, and I couldn't see any RF here at all, Fred.
Some other station popped up here on a FreeDV recorder. I'm going to enter them in, and then after the next person, KC5SW, makes his comments, I'll acknowledge you. I got typed in additional. Sam, how you doing? KC5SW and 3FL.
Field from Euro Texas.
I had that included in came out the extension. My regulation tested that festival once they checked in volume, well the registered volume it's past a few a certain number. It was running fine for a while and then suddenly it put me in the anyway, I'm on my microphone right now, which is a fierce. And it seems to be getting out only not quite enough power. I hope you guys can hear me. Take care and be safe. This is Killer Charlotte 5 Sugar Whiskey. Back to it. Thank you.
Good, Sam. Well, I copied you. That's for sure. And I think quite a few other people did, as I could see on FreeDV Reporter. So thank you so much for your comments. And I've added the following 2 stations to the list. And I'm about to add another one. Give me 1 second. N4QNT here. Okay. So, number 32 is N3ICK. Number 33 is AB8RL. Number 34 is November 4, Quebec Nancy Tango. I got you guys on here. And if you want to know where we are right now, we're at number 11 is going to come up next. So we got a ways to go to get to you. My apologies. KE0AE. KE0AE from November 3 Foxtrot Lima. Who's at the controls of that club station? Go ahead. Okay. Let's see. I think that they're still copying me. Yeah, they got me a little big one, so it must not be there right now. So we'll move down the list. To the next one, K7 Yankee Romeo Charlie. K7 Yankee Romeo Charlie, your comments for the November 3 Foxtrot Lima.
N3FL from K7 YRC, one up in eastern Washington, a little bit north of Spokane, about 10 miles or so. Running about, let's see, about 500 watts using the Icon, what is this thing, 7200 in Linux Mint laptop. That's a school period. Back to you, Fred. Thanks for doing the net. K7 YRC.
Very good, Bob. Excellent copy here. K7YRC from N3FL. Thanks a lot for your comments. Your 500 watts and your ICOM 7200 sounds great. Okay, next on the list. Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango. KZ4IT. Your comments for the net November 3 Foxtrot Lima.
N3FL, this is Kilo Zulu 4 India Tango. Good evening, Fred and the net. I'm running a Yaesu FTX1 into an off-center fed dipole, running about 90 watts tonight. Everybody's sounding good up here in East Tennessee. I appreciate you guys for having me on the net tonight. I'm still new at this, so I'm learning. I'm liking that rig that I'm seeing on YouTube that Dudley's running into maybe getting a flex for Christmas or seeing what Santa Claus maybe has in the stocking for me. But other than that, I'll pass it back to you, Fred, N3FL, KZ4IT.
KZ4IT from N3FL. Yep, it's a flex. Tell Santa Claus to drop one off here while you're at it. Okay, thanks a lot, Jim. Next, JJ, KG4, boy, one of these days. KG4, Victor Charlie Foxtrot, JJ. How you doing this evening? What are you running? You're always got a different combination. Seems like every time I talk to you, N3FL. Okay, he must have stepped out for a minute. We'll catch him on the next go around. Okay, so let's see. I'm looking here to see if Kilo Romeo or Echo Bravo Echo is still here. I saw it jump up on the list, but it doesn't look like he's here now. This is N3FL. Okay, not there. N2 KBE, N2 Kilo Bravo Echo. John, how copy tonight? N3FL.
N3FL, N2 KBE. Okay, very good, Fred. You got for the most part, we got a fairly decent copy on everybody. It's not as good as some other nights there, but very good. We're operating a MX 8600M here into a Power Star LA 1K amplifier and 300 watts peak output. And the antenna is a all-center fed dipole, about 32 feet long, with a 20-foot section with LMO 400 as a vertical radiator. We get on real fast and just make a contact with a little bit extra power and see how everybody hears me. N3FL in the group, this is N2KBE. And thanks again for doing the net. Back to you.
Very good, John. N2 KBE from NFL. Great signal here, perfect copy. And good to hear from you. Then next on the list, Dudley, you may have to pick this one up for me. It's W6 Kilo Charlie Victor. W6 Kilo Charlie Victor. From N3FL. If I can't get him, Dudley, will you pick him up N3FL?
All right, I'll give it a shot. W6 Kilo Charlie Victor. W6 Kilo Charlie Victor. Your comments for the group? It's WA5QPZ for net control. Well, Fred, no Wayno here on either receiver. Go ahead.
Okay, I saw him make a transmission, but maybe his RF went down. RF went down, I don't know what happened. I will look for him again later. K0TER. K0TER from November 3 Foxtrot Lane. Jim, your comments for the next.
K0TER, WA5QPZ for net control. No Wayno here, Fred.
He appears to be transmitting according to FreeDV reporter, but I'm not sure that he's got RF getting out. K0TER from N3FL. We saw that you were transmitting on FreeDV reporter, but there was no RF detected by anyone on FreeDV reported. Nope, you're still. Yeah, I can see you're still trying to transmit. Okay. We'll give you a chance at the end of the net. We'll mark you down. WB9 Tango Lima Hotel. WB9 TLH from N3FL. Your company is going that.
Okay, good evening, Fred, and everyone on the net. This is Dwight.
WNITLH near Bloomington, Indiana, and we're transmitting on a Flex 8400 with a Flex amplifier and antenna tuner into a dipole antenna at 50 feet. And that's really all that's going on. I want to say good evening to Mel, if he can copy. Good evening to you, Mel. And back to you, Fred. WNITLH. Yeah, very good point. Perfect copy here. Thanks for your comments for the net. Whiskey 0, Papa Delta. Whiskey 0, Papa Delta. Mike, Wellsburg, Iowa. I'll copy out here. You copy me okay? N3FL.
Yes, N3FL. I'm from W0PD. Copy you real well. You're 22 dB, I guess. And I'm running a Flex 8600M with the Power Genius, and it looks like it's running about 300 watts or so. No, it is. I guess it's 400 watts. The meters read different, I guess, from the what's on the screen of the Power Genius and what's actually on the computer screen. So, anyway, 2-element stepper antenna up about 65 feet, and that is this program here. I will turn it back to you. This is W0PD, Claire.
Yeah, very good. W0PD and 3FL, great signal in here, Mike, and easy to copy. Very easy to copy. Thanks for your comments. Next internet, Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor. Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor, your comments on the net, N3FL. I thought anyone give him a call. I don't think he's copying me. He's N3FL.
Oh, you bet. Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor. Whiskey Charlie 7 Victor. Your comments for the group is WA5QPZ. We'll count him as missing. We'll recall. I'll put him on the list.
Okay, so I've added some more people to the list based on what I see in FreeDV Reporter. I'll start with number 31. Let's see, I think I've got all the way down to A. Let's see, 32 is N3ICK, 33 AB8RL, 34 is N4QNT, 35 is Kilo Mike 4 Mike Whiskey Echo. That's 35. 36 is N2 Voice of America. 37 is KD4E, and 38 is W4XA. So we are presently on our way to the KE8YIR, who is number 22. So it gives you an idea of where we are. KE8YIR. Your comments on that, please, N3FL. Okay, let's see. I don't think he's here anymore. It looks like he signed out. So let's move down the list to the next. W8 Romeo Lima Golf. W8 Romeo Lima Golf. Bob, and you are in Scott Depot, West Virginia. N3FL. Your comments on that, please, Bob. See if he's copying me. W8 Romeo Lima Golf. Well, looks like he checked out. He's no longer a FreeDV reporter. Okay, next one down the list. Kilo Alpha 1, Echo Zulu Echo. Kilo Alpha 1, Echo Zulu Echo. You may not be on the list, be there either. It's just N3FL. Okay, moving down the list. Alpha India 6, Romeo Echo. Alpha India 6, Romeo Echo. I can see you're copying me, Don. Pick it up, your comments for the net, N3FL.
Well, very good. Well, hopefully you're copying me. It was a wet day yesterday in San Jose. We don't get a lot of rain. And that was the first real rainy day in our year, our rain year. So when it turned out to be a cool, nice day today, and it's sort of fun to copy all these people on video on Sideband. So I'll have to look around for the presentations from Pacificon. We're pretty close to Pacificon. We didn't attend, but it's only about 30 miles up the road. So we know Dudley. That sounded good. You guys are sounding good. You know, Dudley's coming in here, correct? So are you, Fred. And we'll turn it back and we'll be listening. Have a good evening. The AI 630 back to you.
Yeah, very good, Don. AI 6RE. From November 3, Foxtrot, Lima. We're in now here, but I caught you through EchoLink. We're running 400 watts to right now to dipole 40 feet. I can switch over to vertical, but sticking with the dipole. Seems like more people copying me on that right now. So moving down the list. KS4K. KS4K. From November 3, Foxtrot, Lima. Dennis, your comments for the net.
Okay, good evening, Fred, N3FO, Limited, from KS4K, Dennis here in Southeast Georgia. And got a good copy on you and most everybody else here this evening. Yeah, still running the same equipment here. ICOM 7300 in off center fed, cut for 80 meters up about 28 feet. And that's pretty much it. We had a pretty good day weather-wise today, so we're looking for a little bit more of that coming up next few days. So anyway, that's about all I have here, Fred. Appreciate you picking me up, and have a good evening. KS4K.
Very good, Dennis. KS4K from N3FL. Thank you so much for your comments. And you got a great signal here tonight. NF0T, November Foxtrot 0 Tango. From N3FL. I'll copy. Your comments for the net.
Check-in. Fairly new to FreeDV, so interested in listening to everyone and hearing how everyone sounds tonight. Name on this is Ryan, and I'm going to flex. Full dipole antenna, and the peak of that's about 40-45 feet in the air. And also running about 300 watts with a ACOM 600S. So to do that, we have another channel.
Very good, Ron. NF0T from N3FL. Thanks for your comments. Great signal here. Good to hear from you, and see you next week, hopefully. K6, Mike Delta Sierra. Boy, let me see if I can see him on here. No, I don't see him on here. He may have flown the coop. K6, Mike Delta Sierra. You out there, November 3, Foxtrot, Lima. If he doesn't come back to me, tell me, give him a call, N3FL.
K6MDK. K6MDS. K6MDS. Your comments for the group, SWA5QPZ. Not hearing them anywhere. Go ahead, Fred.
Then is KD60, and I don't see him on FreeDV reporter either, but let's take a shot and see if he's out there now. KD60N3FL. Your comments on that, please. Don't see him, Dudley. So let's do the next one. Here we go. Now I'm coming down the home stretch here. The remaining stations I have are KG4LGY, KP4ND, N3ICK, AB8RL, N4QNT, Kilo, Mike 4, Mike Whiskey, Echo, N2 VOA, KD4E, and W4XA. So hang on there, guys. We're getting down the list. KG4LGY. For the net, please, F3FL. See if he's copying me. That says it is KG4LGY. All right, it looks like he had something went haywire. Let's see if we can get him now. KG4LGY, N3FL. Yeah, KG4LGY from N3FL. We got no RF out of you. I saw that you were trying to transmit, so we'll try and pick you up again a little bit later. Okay, Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta. Let's see if he's not going to get me. Dudley, you're going to have to pick him up. Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta. W5QPZ N3FL.
Okay, Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta. Your turn for comments for the group. This is WA5QPZ.
Praise the power. This is okay. This is Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta. Yeah, pal. Thank you very much for calling for me. I don't know if you're calling. Hey, Luke Skyline, Sacramento. A lot of people really signal. I'm gonna say hi. I was at Pacificon and I saw something about trading the land on the side. So I'll turn it back to net control. This is Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta.
Very good. Kilo Papa 4, Mike Delta, WA5QPZ for net control. And copy, it was a little tough. Might have been a little bit of interference, but we got that you knew. And very good. Welcome to the FreeDV group. We get quite a group here on 40 meters here, and it takes a while to get through it all. Over to you, Fred. N3FL, WA5QPZ. Well, Fred must be busy there. So let's go to the next one here. N3 ICK. N3ICK, I see. This is WA5QPZ. Your comments for the group. I didn't see him on the list. We'll mark him and come back to him a little bit later. Let's see. Alpha Bravo 8 Romeo Lima AB8 RL. Your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ for net control. Well, I didn't see him in there, so let's keep on going. N3 QNT November 4 QNT. Your comments for the group. This WA5 QPZ and the FreeDV net. Well, we'll keep going down through the list here. We'll find somebody still with us. How about KM4 Mike Whiskey Echo? KM4 MWE. This is WA5QPZ and the FreeDV net.
Let me see if I can bust through to him. JM4 Mike Whiskey Echo from November 3 Foxtrot Lima. Your comments for the net, please. Okay. So I had my program crash. It took me 2 tries to get it back. We got W3FGP in here. Let's see. I can regroup and get back to where I was. Gonna do N2 VOA, but I don't think he's here. N2 VOA. Your comments for the net, please. Oh, there he is. That's KM4 Mike Whiskey Echo. I'm gonna.
Technically, it goes down to length, about 60 off the ground. Normally goes pretty well. I appreciate the opportunity to visually shout out to the N0 PTK. He has been instrumental. He has been live as well as any other, and appreciate the help.
Dudley, I heard him coming through on EchoLink. I saw he was transmitting, and it was, but I heard nothing here on my end. So he may not be copying me very well, but he did come back in there. So we want to give KM4 Mike Whiskey Echo a quick call and acknowledge that somebody heard him.
Hey, you bet. KM4 Mike Whiskey Echo, KM4 MWE. I actually got about 50% of that, but maybe you go back through it again, and we'll try to pick you up a little bit better. This is WA5QPZ.
this point, I'm having some pretty serious issues with the computer here. Me and Bill Gates are not getting along, so I'll just back out for now. We'll try to do it next week. So stand for NWE, clear for now.
Okay, that transmission was near perfect. Near perfect. And you might lower the mic gain there a little bit. If you're on 2.02, it's a little slider up there. It says mic speaker level. But when you're transmitting, you can lower the mic gain just a little bit. I don't think that was the issue. Like computers do those kind of funny things, particularly when we're trying to do things in the background, like Windows Update. Over to you, Fred. It's WA5QPC.
Okay, Dudley, thanks for that. And I want to acknowledge the W3FGP. So he's at the bottom of the list at number 39. We're not too many to go. And N2 VOA, I do not see you on the list. FreeDV report at the moment. So I'll turn it over and let's see where you are. Yeah, you're in New York. So you may be going N2 VOA, N3 FL, and then that. All right, negative. So now we're down to KD4, KE. November 3 Foxtrot, Lima. Dave, how you copy? Okay, looks like he flew the coop. Okay, next on the list. W4 X-Ray Alpha. W4 X-Ray Alpha. Rick in West Virginia. Your comments on that, please. This is N3FO.
N3FL,
Okay, W4XA from N3FL. Whatever you did in the last 10 seconds of that transmission, you came from buried in the noise to perfectly readable. So I don't know what went on, whether something on my end or whatever, but the last 10 seconds, you just started booming in here. So I missed all the other stuff, but I did hear right on EchoLink. So, all right, let's move on further on down the list here. W3FGP, and I know he's not going to hear me. So, Dudley, you're going to have to call Maurice because he's not going to hear me at all. This is N3FL.
All right, we'll give Maurice a call. W3FPG, W3FGP. I'll get the letters straight in a minute, Maurice. WA5QPZ in the FreeDV net. Maurice, are you still with us? W3FGP, WA5QPZ in the FreeDV net. He must have had to step away there, Fred. It looks like the bottom of your list. Oh, you stuck one in on me. KB9GE, KB9GE, this WA5QPZ. I'll go ahead and call it for you, Fred. This WA5QPZ in the FreeDV net. Well, you go ahead and give him a call, Fred.
All right, I noticed that he, all right, there we go. KB9 Golf Echo. KB9 Golf Echo from November 3 Foxtrot Lima in the 40-meter FreeDV net. Welcome, and we'd love to hear your comments this evening. N3FL, standing by. Okay, got it, Dwayne. KB9. GE says he doesn't have transmit set up yet, but keep working on it, and I'm sure that you'll be making some contacts here soon. Thanks a lot for listening in, at least. All for anyone that can hear me that's interested in checking into that over the air before I throw it out there to Dudley. It's N3FL officially beats 40 meter net. Any check-ins, any additional comments, people that would like to say a few words and to the effect.
Kilo Bravo 3, Bravo Bravo.
Dudley, I hear there's some people that are coming through that I can't hear. You give a call and let's see if you can pick up N3FL.
Okay, I was trying to go through the list and pick off the ones that didn't respond earlier, but I did hear a KB3 Bravo Bravo, and while I got him here before he scoots, KB3 Bravo Bravo, go ahead with your comments for the group. This WA5QPZ and the FreeDV net.
Yeah, WA5 QPZ from KD3BB. Checking, making sure I'm not too high on the modulation here. Anyway, I want to everyone in the group, I'm just going on letting me check in. I said hello. Now as a newcomer, I guess for 3 or 4 weeks I've been experimenting with this movement. I enjoy it. And enjoying the net. I'm sorry I checked in too late. Thanks for welcoming me. I'm in Yardley, Pennsylvania. My name is Bob. Oscar Bravo. I'm north of Philadelphia. Running about, let's see, about 250 watts. A dipole, left-hand dipole. So back to you. This is KB3BB.
Very good. KB3BB, WA5QPZ. Good signal. And copy you find down here in Austin, Texas. So very good. And the mic level sounds good, Bob. So I wouldn't change it. Just keep it like you got. I did see W6KCV on the screen. If you'd like to go ahead and make comments, I think you missed earlier. W6KCV, WA5QPZ, and the FreeDV net.
Southern California. About my signals okay. He's written with a data only from the lots. Back to you.
Well, I hate to say it, I missed a big part of that, but I did acknowledge that you were in there, W6KCV, WA5QPZ, and much appreciate you being here. What radio are you using over there? KC6 KCV, WA5QPZ.
I have a Nikon 705 which is about 30 minutes. It's not good right now. 76 DCD, but you
All right, very good. And yeah, I heard you say it was a 705. Didn't get a whole lot of that. There's a sideband signal just down the band from us, and it's just enough to interfere with the error correcting. So, all right, very good. Well, maybe conditions will be a little bit better next week. Let me see here. Next is let's see, WC7 Victor, WC7V. I think you missed out earlier. This is WA5QPZ if you want to make comments. Well, didn't hear him in there. Did I see W8RLG? W8RLG? I think I saw it. This is WA5QPZ and the FreeDV net. Go ahead. All right. Well, Fred, I didn't hear anybody else, so back up to you. Maybe you can stir up some more. N3FL, WA5QPZ.
Very good, Dudley. I gotta crank down this in the background here. So there is one person we missed earlier who is back on here. Alpha Foxtrot 5, Sierra November. Alpha Foxtrot 5, Sierra November. We missed you in the initial go round. Would you like to offer up some comments for the net? This is N3FL.
I see K0TER transmitting, but no audio, no RF.
This is N3FL. I saw K0TER supposedly transmitting, but no RF, and same way for Alpha Foxtrot 5 Sierra November. Okay, well, that takes us to the end of the list as I see it. Anyone who wants to offer up comments, closing remarks, N3FL.
Kilo Zero Tango Echo Romeo.
Okay, we got you that time, Mike, before there was no RF coming out. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is K0TER. Yeah, I forgot to look at my monitor scope before to see if I was putting out power. I use an IC7200 with the internal audio codec, which of course is by USB. For some reason, every once in a while, it decides to stop sending transmit audio to the transceiver, even though the receiver is working. I
have no idea what it's doing. I have to close FreeDV, but I can't do it by clicking File Exit. I have to go to a Linux terminal window and kill the process. Start it up again and everything works. I suspect perhaps it might have something to do with having Firefox windows open, because Firefox might try to use the same soundboard path. Sit here and want it for quite a while, and then it doesn't work when I go to transmit. Occasional TER.
Yeah, okay, Mike, interesting. Well, I had to reboot here in the middle of the net. It seems that version 2.02, several of us are having points in time where the audio fails. In my case, it's usually the receive audio. It just doesn't work right, and I gotta completely close out the program and start over. So maybe there's actually something wrong with the code. I don't know. I'm sure that Munir will figure it out. Maybe if enough of us report it, but it's not. The problem is it's just not consistent. Just not consistent. So thanks a lot for your comments. Anyone else with comments out there in 3FL? Trying to call for oops. Yeah, I think W4XA had something you want to say. Dudley, why don't you pick it up and call for final comments in 3FL?
Taking for him to be make some adjustments so I think paying for him that he
Hello.
Yeah, KM4MWE, I got you in there. Do your comments again. I copied a big part of it, but not completely. KM4MWE WA5QPC.
KM4MWE. Nothing too major. I didn't see if this was any better, if it was any easier to copy. KM4MWE.
Yeah, I think your RF's up a little bit. Problem is we've got sideband signal just down the band from us, and it's cutting into our passband, so it's causing error correct to not work correctly. So that's part of the problem. But no, you sounded when you're in there good. Strong enough RF, then it's coming through fine. So it's just band conditions. Over.
Well, between band conditions and Bill Gates, that's going to be the death of you one of these days, I guess. I appreciate y'all putting up with it, and we'll get it put together here before long. I appreciate it. MWE will be clear.
All right, very, very good. Thank you much. And yeah, just be patient. We can probably do more about band conditions than we can anyways. All right, very good. Thank you. Rick, let's see if we can copy you a little better now. W4 XAWA5 QPZ.
Yeah, the problem I had earlier was I had the TX attenuation way down. Where it's supposed to be. That was the main problem before, and I had it. The best signal. It's amazing that I can hear him as well as I do. with the 250-foot dipole. The 705 seems to be pretty consistent. It's still controlling back off on the microphone that I gave. I keep getting it. That it all seems to work. I'm just using the internal mic in the MacBook Pro. It's an old MacBook Pro, and it seems to work the best. The other one I I still can't get it to work with Windows. I cannot get Windows 11 to work at all. It just couldn't work. In Windows, because I took the same computer that has Windows on it and I loaded it into Linux on it. And it was a pretty new computer, even my Acer laptop. I've only had just a few months. Anyway, if there's ever better one, I'll love you. They thought you presented from Building 4X6.
All right, very good, Rick. That was much better. Yeah, if you attenuate the RF out, it's going to make it a little tough when the conditions are can be a little touchy. And with a nearby sideband station causing the AGC to fluctuate quite a bit. But very good. Thank you, Rick, and thank you for being there and sticking it out. It'll get better to the west as the night goes along. Let's see. We're gonna jump back, so that's gonna put us back when we get through daylight savings time. Band conditions might actually be a lot better for you after we go out of daylight savings time. One of these days they'll do away with that. Fred, I think. Well, let me see if there's anybody else. Anyone else before Fred shuts it down. And maybe I can pick you up. Anyone else like to make any comments or check-ins? This is WA5QPZ for Net Control.
I saw AI6RE trying to get in there.
Oh, was that Don? Don has been listening to us on EchoLink. Don, if you got a comment, go ahead. This is WA5QPZ.
I don't think it's working right now. I'm getting another signal. My amplifier is causing a background noise in it. Let me shut the amp off just a second here and boost the power just a second here. That's straight without the amp. I'm not sure how you're copying me, but we'll see. Let me turn it back the other way.
Don, I copy you fine. Your audio's a little bit low and a little bit bassy, so make sure you're not talking to the back of the microphones. Sounds different than what it did the other day when you were on that. AI6RE WA5QPZ.
I turned the noise limiter off right now. That might be better, but I can't seem to get the level up. When I then I turned it down, and now it's this thing is real funny. Now it's turning its own volume up. As I'm talking, it's getting louder. So, you tell me, what are you hearing?
Well, Well, Don, depending on the version that you're using, there is some AGC action going on, so you may be battling against that. But the mic level, if you're on version 2.0.2, the mic levels on the right hand side, kind of toward the top, three levels down. And as you talk, move that to the right, and you'll bring the volume up. You'll see the dB counter go up as you slide that to the right. Don, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got it almost all the way to the right. And so it's doing what it can. It seems like it's still a little low I'm watching on my screen, and it doesn't get very far up. Every once in a while it does. And so maybe it keeps, it's like the automatic mic is way behind. It doesn't, now it's bringing it up a little better. But I'm going to get a different microphone and see what goes on. So, we'll let it go for now. It's fun listening to everybody. And a lot of people trying it out, making it work. Do you remember where the monitor button is? How you turn monitor on and off? It's the right click on some button.
Yeah, I think that's on your PTT button. If you do a double right click on the PTT button, over.
You are correct. Let's look for that. So, very good. All right, well, we'll let you go. Everybody in me, I guess it's a little later there. The 8 o'clock here. Things are just getting going. So, nice to have you in there. And we'll go ahead and shut it down. Have a good one. AI6RE San Jose. 73.
All right, thank you, Don. All right, anyone else? And then I will turn it over to Fred because this is getting past Fred's bedtime. Anyone else? This is WA5QPZ and the FreeDV net. Fred, it's all yours. Put the ribbons on it. N3FL net control WA5QPZ.
Okay, great. It's been a great net tonight. I'll turn this volume down here. I'm getting that going in the background. All right, everybody, thanks for checking in, and it's good to hear everyone. And not many of us left. I see some people in Japan are listening for us, but unfortunately, I'm just now none of us are making it through. 73s to everybody. Look for you next week, and it's been a pleasure. Thanks, Dudley, so much for your help. I'm calling it an evening. I'm going to shut it down right now I'm going to shut it down in a second on NetLogger, and I'm shutting it down, at least for my last transmission tonight, 73. So all WA5QPC close it out in the mid-last thing.
All right, very good, Fred. Yeoman's job, and it's quite trying when you've got that many check-ins and all this technology that we have going on. 73, have a good week. And everyone else, this is WA5QPZ. Oh, and one more thing. The replay of tonight's net's going to be posted up on YouTube a little bit later. It takes about an hour or so to upload that to YouTube. So look for it. Play it on your big screen TV. It's interesting that way. And up the resolution to high def. If you hit the little gearbox, do a left click on the gearbox, you can take the definition to 1080p. 73 all from WA5QPC.